Today's video discussion topic is brought to you guys by Andros the Warrior High Alpha. His comment reads, what would happen if Goten and Trunks used the Potara earrings just like Goku and Vegeta did? A new fusion warrior comes in instead of Gotenks. What will it be called exactly? What's going on YouTube? It's your main DBZ Warrior, aka So Kelly. Come with you guys on the Dragon Ball Super discussion video. This is a good question, and I wonder if they'll actually ever do it, because it would be interesting to see what the fusion would be of Goten and Trunks and how it would be comparable to Gotenks. Now, if we're thinking based off of how things are done, Gotenks has a very kiddie-ish, of course, immature personality. He can kick ass, granted, but at the same time, I would say probably a majority of his time is just spent acting like a typical immature kid. Has got way too much power, way too much fortune and control in his hands. So perhaps a Potara fusion with Goten and Trunks would actually lead to a much more serious fusion that I personally would like to see. I think the fusion should be more mature. It should showcase just how powerful and dominant they can be even at such an early age, fusing together. I think a more serious personality would be awesome to see, because like I said, Gotenks is highly agitating and irritating and annoying to me, and I know most of you probably feel the same way. So a Potara fusion, I think, would be a really good way of allowing us to take Goten and Trunks seriously in a fusion, because granted, we know Gotenks is pretty powerful compared to other beings and fighters at their power level, but they're so annoying, it's hard for you to even enjoy the character once they fuse, you know? So I guess my question to you guys is, for one, would you want to see Goten and Trunks fuse using the Potaras to see what that fusion would be? And two, do you think the personality and the quality and the traits of that fusion character with the Potaras would actually be much more serious than that of Gotenks? It seems to be that way for the most part with Vegito. Granted, Vegito still has his humorous moments as well, because Goku's personality and qualities are still in that fusion. So granted, either way they fuse when it comes to Gogeta, however the hell you pronounce his name, because I know a lot of people have different ways, but Gogeta or Vegito, you're still going to have that humorous side of Goku in there. So I would think with a Goten and Trunks fusion using the Potaras, I would think it'd probably be the same scenario, granted, because Goten and Trunks both are kind of silly kids, especially Goten being almost exactly like his father but much smarter. You know, you're going to have a little bit of a humorous side in that fusion, but I think it would be much more serious in retrospect. Granted though, even though Gogeta just fusing, I believe, at Super Saiyan grade 1 is not canon, he was dead ass serious, no joking around. And then of course you look at GT, once again not canon, but still just for the speculation and discussion of this video, that personality much more. I mean, of course, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 was just a complete jokester, so we really don't have much to go on when it comes to Goku and Vegeta for Gogeta, besides of course the content that's non-canon. But Vegito and Dragon Ball, serious for the most part, but still a little humorous. And then when it comes to Goten and Trunks using the dance, Gotenks pretty much completely just humorous, not taking things seriously at all. Granted, like I said, if they wanted to kick ass and kill Boo, they could have and should have, but of course, being the immature fusion that they were, they didn't. So a Potara fusion, I would hope, would bring a much more serious Goten and Trunks fusion to life. Granted, you know, the humor is going to be there always, but it would be much more serious. That's what I'm hoping. That's really all we have to go off of, because, you know, it's the opposite. Goku and Vegeta have only fused in canon content with the Potaras, and then Goten and Trunks have only fused actually doing the fusion dance, becoming Gotenks. So I would love to still see Gogeta. I keep saying it. I really would like to see Gogeta at some point become canon. And then the same thing for a Goten and Trunks fusion, but it would have to be necessary for them to use the Potaras. And I mean, they would have to be at a point where their power using the Potaras and fusing would actually make a difference in a battle or a situation in the future arc. So it's probably unlikely we're ever going to see either one of those, but I would love to see them, no doubt. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions on the matter. You guys go ahead and let me know yours in the comment section below. How do you think the fusion would turn out, the personality, so on and so forth, whether you'd even like to see it to begin with. Once again, a shout out to the homie Andros the Warrior High Alpha for today's topic of discussion. So that's going to do it. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, remember, please smash that like button. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Remember to check that description box below. Show the homies some love on the Discord servers, Dragon Ball Harvard, as well as Masters MP Nation. Appreciate all the support and love you guys have been showing on the channel. Drop any other comments for any other video topic ideas and suggestions you have in the comment section below. Read through your comments all the time, and I will get your video done if I feel it's something I can turn into a video or do a continued part of an ongoing series I already have. Appreciate all the love and support.